I'm coming to get you, Mio.
So, as you guys know, I've had zero shame in saying My Happy Marriage is probably easily top three anime of the summer season. And honestly, like, if I look at the whole year so far, it might be top 10 of the whole year. And I know you might be like, oh, only top 10, Dom, not top three, not top five. And the thing is like, there's a lot of anime this year, and we still have fall, and we still have, I guess you can kind of count winter, but I guess winter's already passed. The way anime does it, like winter kind of starts in 2023, but they call it 2024. So we'll just say, there's still one more season left of anime, and there's been hundreds of anime this season. So considering something could potentially be in the top 10, if not definitely top 15 of this season, that's a pretty cool and pretty high accolade. And I really think My Happy Marriage is right there. It would really take me looking back at the whole year and really thinking, okay, this is what this is. Eminence and Shadow here, Mashoko Tensei, number one. It would really, take that beautiful minding, to really think about it. But I definitely think it's in that conversation. Now, the reason I started the video with that little monologue is I think episode 7 question mark. Yep, I think episode 7 was the most mild episode we've gotten so far. And when I say mild, I just mean like it was entertaining. And it definitely provided us a cool little hook to grab us because shit's about to hit the fan next episode, I think. But it was just kind of like an okay episode, right? The things that it established was, and I felt like the episode was like really fast too, so maybe it was better than I think, but the things that it did was Mia woke up, she still wanted to go see the 𝐒𝐚𝐧𝐽𝐻𝐽 house. Kudo was really trying to understand her, why she wanted to go see it. Yeah, she was tortured there, and she had a lot of horrible experiences, but the opposite side of it is she, something, this innate ability of her is calling out to her, which is like the remnants of her mom's spirit were calling her there. And the other part of it is, the reality is she did have happy memories there with her mother until, her mom passed away. But she had really good memories there as well, too. It's just, there's like a point that it just stops and then it gets horrendous for her. So, they had those moments there. Then they had like the moment where like the tree trunk fell away, and you had kind of Kudo blaming himself, and you had those things occur this episode. And then like kind of the next main theme that we have, there was some stuff in the middle, right, with like her sister getting sent away somewhere, and I forget what his name is, but the guy who was good, was her quote unquote best friend before saying sorry and reconvening his love and all this other BS and shenanigans, her going like, yeah, whatever, dude. You know what I mean? Like, good for her, right? Good for you, Mio. You had all that stuff, and her sister, getting sent away. You had all of that stuff, which was the kind of the fluff in the middle, which was fine contextually, entertaining wise. It was just, which is, again, okay. But then the next thing was Kudo finally putting it together that the 𝐒𝐮𝐲𝐵s are the ones that are kind of causing Mio maybe to have these bad dreams. The other part of it is it could be the 𝐒𝐮𝐵 blood, or whatever gift her mom left her could be trying to manifest, or could be trying to come out, and all that stuff too. So there's a couple of different avenues that it went through, and it also showed us a bunch of other people gathered with like some monsters attacking, and then you had a guy say, I'm coming for you, Mio, and who's that guy, right? Cousin, long lost brother, uncle, I don't know. It could be anybody, right? Seems pretty young. So I would say cousin, maybe uncle, but more likely like cousin or something like that. Head of the 𝐒𝐮𝐵 family. I don't know. But like they had that. And then, that's kind of what I said. Okay, well, next episode, like stuff's about to start going down. The very last thing, of course, too, and I guess I can't not mention it, is Mio and Kudo finally tied the knot. She became Miss Kudo, head of the household. And I think the reason that it didn't really impact me, or really like, it took me like, 4 minutes into the video to kind of like, oh shit, yeah, that happened too. I think was because just like Mio explained it during the episode, it was very mild mannered. There wasn't a big deal of it because of all the stuff that had gone down. There was no Kudo family and 𝐒𝐚𝐧𝐽𝐻𝐽 family and stuff like that. It was really just mild, and they got married. They signed some documents. They made it official. All that stuff. So all good there. And then I guess so that way you guys don't say anything. There was the part where Kudo's sister came, and she was definitely one of the highlights of the episode. But even her kind of over the topness just didn't save the mild mannerness again, like I said for the episode. But I did really like her character as well too, and the reason she was there is because Kudo, basically enticed her to come and just teach Mio to be more not feminine, because that's not the word, but be more noble, I guess you could say. So she's kind of like her teacher. She really likes Mio as well too. So you had all those different things that occurred this episode. But again, I just feel like it was like, if I were to rank all 7 episodes, this would be like the last one. I think this would be number 7 as far as just enjoyability and stuff that happened. Like when we got that fire episode, that's a pun, last week. I think when you transition to this week's episode, it loses a little bit of that that stuff. It's like the episode that follows the end of the Boo saga or the Cell saga in Dragon Ball. It's like that next episode after shit hit the fan. It just is not the same, and I think that's what happened here. Again, it wasn't a bad episode, just an okay episode. But as soon as we get up to the next thing, it's about to go down. But that's all I had, I can't wait to see next week's episode. Again, My Happy Marriage, one of the best anime this season. Mio is just a gem, and I think one of the best girls this year. Easily top 5 best girls, at least for me, again, in my lowly opinion. For what I enjoy, at least. And I think the other one is Pride from the villainous anime this season, too. Which, again, if you're not watching that, please go watch it because that's fantastic, too. But anyways, those are my final thoughts. I'm going to see you guys next week for episode number 8, and we're going to find out about this 𝐒𝐮𝐩𝐸 shenanigans. All right, friends. Peace.